All right, good evening, everybody. It's Wednesday evening. How you doing? How you doing? What a beautiful day. Have you been outside? Have you been having fun? Did you have a nice weekend? Blah, blah, blah. I say the same things every week, but you know, the questions are quite honest. I do like to know how you're all getting on. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking. I'm still here, still working away. In fact, I don't think I've ever been busier. So much writing for me at the moment. I'm in the middle of writing a quiz for an 11-year-old girl's birthday, and it is by far, in 20 years of quiz writing, the most difficult 50 questions I have ever attempted. So all good and fun and games for me. But how are you doing? Welcome if you are a first-time player tonight, and we have got a couple of new people coming in to join us. This is the Fast 50. My name is Mark. You might not know me. You might. I don't know. And the game is very simple. We're going to have 50 back-to-back questions for you coming up in about 15 minutes. The game, even though you have a countdown on your screens, the game will start when I decide to start it. So when we reach zero, don't panic. I'll tell you when we're going to start. Okay, let's have a look at the feed and see who is in. So the Baker's here. Good evening, Gary and Jim. Vlad. Okay, good old Vlad. We've been having a good chat lately because Vlad is going to be our guest writer for Saturday night, and we'll talk about what he's going to do for us at the end of the quiz. But he has produced something that looks really cool. So we'll talk about that later. So the Bakers are in, as I say. Addy, good evening. Yon. Who else we got? The Terps are here. There's no Elsa questions tonight. Oh, you mean for the 11-year-old girls? Actually, I have got that for another quiz just to really wind them up. But that's always a go-to question to annoy people, the Elsa question. Good evening, Sam, all the way over there in Brasov. Andre, Dana, Andra. Haven't heard from you for a while, Andra. Hopefully you've been playing along and just been quiet. Let's see if you can get into a top 10 tonight. And Wana is jumping in as well. So we'll go through the basics just because we have got a couple of new people here this evening. Here's the point scoring. Very quickly, I'll go over it. Really sorry if you've heard this a million times before, but it's only fair to tell people how the game will work. 50 questions back to back, 15 seconds to answer only, and you get a 35-second delay in between each question just to relax for a little bit. If you get it right, you get 5 points. You get it wrong, you get a 0. It's really as simple as that. However, there are some questions throughout the quiz that have more than one correct answer. The question will tell you, there might be 3 or 4 correct answers you've got to pick out, and if you tap all of those correctly, you will get 5 points for each of them. But beware, because on those questions, if you do get one wrong, every one that you got right on that question will drop down to be worth just 1 point. So you can really catch up or really drop back on those questions, as we have seen in our recent quizzes. And the last quiz, it was an exciting one. It was a good one, but that man did it again. Look at this. Bula winning for the 4th time. But look at the scores there. 286 from Piper Bell, who was on 283. And Unagi came in on 275. This was our friends quiz. So Bula proving that he is good at general knowledge. He's good at football. He's good at friends. There's not much that he doesn't know. He is the man to beat. If you're a regular at our Bucharest quiz, you'll know that the teams to beat there are How I Wet Your Mother and No Face, No Name, No Number. Well, Bula seems to be taking that mantle on at the moment. So he's the man to beat. See if you can catch him up tonight and try and beat him. But well done if you got into the top 10 there. It was a fun quiz, the Friends quiz. And now at that Friends quiz, we did set a task to you. A little bit of fun. We had a bit of a karaoke session. Lots of you joined in where we played the theme, the Friends theme, and we asked you to sing along. And now, look, we're going to premiere that video in a second. I'm going to play the whole thing. So if you hate the Friends tune, turn me off or whatever, because there is 3 minutes. But we have edited, I say we, Addy, the sound guy, has edited it. He's done a great job. Some of your clips couldn't be used, I'm afraid, either due to quality or just the fact that you weren't doing anything or whatever. But really sorry if you don't appear in the video, but we'll play that for you in a minute. Jim is convinced that Bula is hacking it because he's that good. But the beauty of this quiz is it's really, you can't really cheat. I mean, you have 15 seconds and maybe you could get someone in the room to quickly Google and try and give you the answer, but you're never going to get speed bonuses. And as we've seen, the speed bonuses do tend to help decide the winner. Bula just happens to be good at these quizzes. But I do like the fact that we have a really strong champion that everybody is out to try and beat. Yeah, that's true. We don't redo a sound round, do we? A music round, Jon. It is fun. Addy, play number 1, play number 2, so on and so forth. But Soon, hopefully, we'll be back in the bars and clubs. So look, we're going to play you the Friends video. Turn it up if you want to hear it. Turn it down if you really don't want to. We'll come back and talk about prizes and sponsors. But if you sent us a video in on Saturday or Sunday morning, you might be on screen in a second. Enjoy, everybody.
Friends! Yay! Come on, Jackie. I'll be there for you, the Rembrandts.
Well, there you go. Sincere apologies to anybody that had to sit through that hates the Friends theme tune, but it was so cool, and thank you so much for sending in your clips, and apologies if we couldn't put you in, but thank you to those of you that did go in. Hopefully, Jamie, that's a nice little birthday present for you to remember on your lockdown birthday, and it was nice to see that big fluffy thing next to Alina, the scorekeeper. Mihai, I think his name is. I'm talking about the cat, of course, very cute cat. Adrian with your baby as well. Lovely to see your little nipper there dancing along. Thank you so much, everybody. A bit of fun, wasn't it? And maybe we'll have a karaoke song in the future. You tell us a song you want to sing and what reason we should sing it, and maybe we'll do it again. Let's see if we can get even more of you joining in. All right, what about prizes tonight? Well, it's our original prize sponsor, and it's a really good one. We've had great feedback from people that have been picking up prizes from these guys. It is GBR Tronics. GBR Tronics is an electrical gadget store based in the Old Town in Bucharest, and they are also online at gbrtronics.ro. And they jumped in right at the start of our quizzes and offered to support us with prizes for Wednesday nights. And so if you win tonight, a 200 lei voucher will go to you. It's an online voucher that you can spend online, or you can hold on and you can wait until the shop reopens after lockdown, and you can go in there and have a browse and see what you want to pick up. The runner-up will pick up 100 lei. So pretty damn cool. The great thing about this, of course, is that it doesn't matter where you are playing in Romania, you can order and it will be delivered to you at home. So it's a nice gift, a nice prize, even if you're not here in Bucharest. But more prizes. Jerry's Pizza have been with us forever, and they continue to sponsor us for places 4th down to 10th. Okay, now don't panic if you come 3rd tonight, because 3rd will win the honorary detergent. You'll be in the detergent club if you come 3rd. But if you come 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, or 10th, you get a pizza courtesy of Jerry's Pizza. It is vital that you send us, even if you've won pizza in the past, please send us a note to say that you won a pizza, what position you finished in, and we need your name and your phone number so that Jerry's can send you a text message where you can claim your free pizza. And now we do have a few spot prizes, and actually going through my prize store, I stumbled upon something that is quite perfect for tonight, because have you seen those weird lights in the sky? It's Starlink, Elon Musk sending up those satellites. Have you been outside and seen them crossing the sky? And it really upset people 8 or 9 days ago, because nobody knew what it was. They were all getting worried that we were being invaded. It's bad enough that we have a pandemic, but here come the aliens. But no, it's just a series of satellites that Elon Musk and SpaceX are firing up into the sky. It's called Starlink, and in my store, courtesy of Ubisoft, I've got a bundle of Starlink toys, which is a video game toy. And so if you are in 50th place tonight or 100th place tonight, you will win both of those things that you can see on screen. So it's a Starship pack and a weapons pack. And I promise you, if you have any kids or know of any kids, they will absolutely adore this. So Starlink, spaceships and weapons and stuff, if you finish in 50th and 100th place, and all you've got to do at the end of the quiz is send me a quick message to say, hey, I was 50th or I was 100th. So that's not too bad, is it? Pretty cool. Loads of prizes to be won. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, all the way down to 10th, 50th and 100th as well. We're up to 138 players. I've got a feeling that's going to rise a little bit as we have 2 minutes to go until we get to the start of the quiz. Let's go back and see what was going on with the chat. Lots of people joining in when we were playing the video. Good evening to, where did we get to? Is this guy Bula? Bula didn't send in a video, I'm afraid. Good evening, Anna and Dave and baby Thomas. What else have we got here? Bula is the alter ego of Mark participating to the quiz himself. I don't see any other explanation. I can promise you that Bula is leagues ahead of me when it comes to quizzing. I'm very good at reading the questions out when I have them in front of me. Not that great when it comes to actually sitting in a pub. Everybody thinks I should be good, and so all this pressure goes on me, and I just fold. Good evening, Andre, Iwana, Yon, Andre again, Daria. Yeah, thank you very much. Please start spelling my name right. That's why I've got it. It's got Mark with a C. And Mihai is telling us that the cat is called Tamitsa, if anybody's in love with that cat. And Alina actually made an effort to sing the entire song. Good to know it paid off. Alina, we will happily post the entire song of you singing if you want us to. That video will go onto my YouTube channel, which I will then repost on to the Big British Bucharest Facebook page if you want to watch it back. All right, so we've gone through spot prizes, we've gone through winners prizes, etc., etc. We're getting close to the start of the quiz. As always, we are reliant on the World Wide Web, but we have been very lucky in recent weeks. And we hope that we hope that this continues and that there are no problems. But if you do get a server issue or a server problem, all you've got to do is refresh your phone, your tablet, your laptop, whatever you're playing on. And I apologise in advance if you miss a question. Questions tonight: general knowledge, a couple of recent news questions in there as well. We have got a few first letter questions where you only get you get 4 options, but we only give you letters, and you have to know the correct answer and come up with the correct first letter. That will be pretty obvious when those questions come up. And remember, if you want to get one of those speed bonuses, you have got an option to enter your answer nice and quickly. There is an enter button, so once you're sure, if you want to press enter, that gives you a chance at a speed bonus. If the 15 seconds runs out, whichever answer you have selected last is going to be the one that is input. Okay, timer is up. We've got over 150 people playing. That always jumps up a little bit once we get going. Good evening, Tamir. Alina, don't worry. You did not want to hear everyone singing, I can promise you that. But your video, in Addy's words, was epic. And maybe it should be put online for everybody to see, because yeah, you and Mihai did have a lot of fun. All right then, everybody, get your tablets, your phones, your laptops ready. I will go over to my quiz and kick you off. All right, here we go. There's your first question. Which of the following is not a brand of disinfectant? Lysol, Dettol, Clorox, or 7-Up? Please, nobody get this wrong. Seriously. All right, your answers are flying in. Let's have a look. 95.7%, but some of you managed to get this wrong. Now look, I'm just messing, but the most ridiculous story was the story of maybe using disinfectant or detergents or whatever to try and cure yourself of COVID-19. Obviously, as we put on there, please do not drink disinfectant. 7-Up is a drink. Lysol, Dettol and Clorox are all types of disinfectant. Yon straight into the lead. No drama llama in second. Matt Tansley in third. Andrew Z always starts out strongly. You are tied with Matt and Nikki and just ahead of them. On the fastest finger, Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her birthday last week, but how old is she? Is she 90, 92, 94 or 96? Dear old Queen Liz, how old is she now? 90, 92, 94 or 96? Good evening, Matt. Nice to have you. Good evening, Christian. Andre? 94 is the correct answer. Well done. Lots of you getting that one right. 65.4% of you. 94. I mean, that's not her celebrating her 94th birthday in that picture, but it's remarkable, isn't it? I mean, she's still just, yeah, I mean, what can you say? I'm British, so I'm going to love our Queen, but I think she's a marvellous woman. Dana into the lead on 13. Noah, 12. No Drama Llama on 12 as well. Dana is on 11 and Matt Tansley on 11. If you have the same score, you are separated by whoever either got the last question right or whoever got the last question quickest. She's still going. She'll reach 100 and send herself a telegram. Here's your next question. Number 3. What's the name of the maneuver this car is performing? Look at the picture. Is it a bagel, eclair, cupcake, or donut? Known around the world by one name. What is it? Answers coming in. Let's see how well you've done. Not too tricky, this question, and 86% of you getting it right. Some of you went for a bagel, and it could, I suppose, be called a bagel, but no, it's known as a donut around the world. Interesting fact is that that black that you see on the ground there is not rubber. It's not rubber. It's actually part of the asphalt that rises up because it's heated. It melts and it rises up. And if you leave it, it just ends up seeping back into the ground. So misconception, if you think that's rubber, it's not. No Llama Drama into the lead. Matt in second, Dana in third, Noah, you are in fourth, and Pete comes into the top 5 on 16 points. Welcome, Pete. Here's your next question, number 4. What nationality was the explorer Christopher Columbus? Dutch, English, Portuguese, or Italian? The dumbass maneuver. Yeah, that's probably true, Addy. I'm with you there. All right, answers are in. The correct answer here is Italian. Lots of you went for Portuguese, but he was definitely Italian. 41.8%, as I say. No Llama Drama. Good start for you tonight. Not getting one wrong just yet. 25 points. Trond on 23. Matt on 23. Here comes Bula on 22. And Noah is on 22 as well. You're absolutely right. He did say that you should inject it, but I stand by the fact that you should not drink disinfectant. That's just my personal opinion in life. That it's got me this far through not drinking disinfectant. You have to be very quick, Alina, very quick. Number 5. The Olympic swimming legend Ian Thorpe suffered with which childhood allergy? Was it chlorine, bananas, peanuts, lycra? Chlorine, depends where you come from and how you pronounce it. Addy, you got to present a quiz at some point then. Let's have a look at your answers. The correct answer, you knew this. It's a great little fact, isn't it? 64.2%. He was literally allergic to the swimming pool water that he was swimming in, and he used to win with his head out of the water at national level as a junior, which is incredible when you consider how quickly they have to go through the water. He would swim with his face out of the water to avoid the allergy. No Llama Drama on 30, Pete on 29, Matt on 28, Trond on 28, and Bula on 27. Nice and close. Excuse me. Next question, number 6. Does he love me? I want to know is the opening line to which Cher song? Is it If I Could Turn Back Time? Believe, the Shoop Shoop song? Strong Enough. All right, for some reason I appear to have clicked 2 answers here. Oh, why did I do that? I changed them around at the last second and forgot to click off one. You're all going to hate me. You're all going to complain. The correct answer is the Shoop Shoop song, and I'm so sorry if you lost points on that question. I switched Shoop Shoop song around with Strong Enough and forgot to click off Strong Enough being the correct answer. Shout at me in the feed. Go on. There's your one mistake for the night anyway. Pete, Shumi, Esbra comes into the top 5. Charlie's there now. No Llama Drama dropped down to 31. I'm so sorry. She's probably going to shout. There's Wana. Thank you, Wana. Get it out of your system. Oh, and Andra. Thank you. Anybody else? Come on. These are just kind words at the moment. This is okay. Oh, dear. I checked it as well. 7. What name is given to a first-year student at an American high school or university? Junior, sophomore, freshman, or senior? Aida, don't blame me for being in 166. That knocked Bula down. You should be happy. Everybody suffered. Freshman is the correct answer. 81% of you getting that one right. So look, there's a nice gift for you. A nice easy question after that terrible one that I just gave you. Pete, 47. Shumi, 42. Esbra, 41. No Drama Llama, 37. And Tron, 34. Apologies for that question again, but it affected everybody. Okay, so I'm really, really sorry. Andre loves Cher. Fair enough. I'm not a fan. Too much auto-tuning these days for me with her. So Pete leads the way from Shumi then. Let's have a look at your next question. Were you paying attention? Let's find out. What movie appeared in the picture for the previous question? Pitch Perfect, Animal House, High School Musical, Old School. Were you watching? Do you know your movies? Do you know your university, college movies? Let's see what you've gone for. All right, a real spread across the answers here, which means that you probably weren't looking too hard at the picture. But the correct answer here is Animal House, the National Lampoon movie Animal House, one of the first frat house films, absolute legendary film with Jim Belushi and what have you. It's just awesome, love it. So what did that do? Not too much over here. Most of you got it wrong in the lead. Pete from Shumi, Esbra in third, Bula back into the top 5 on 39. He's tied with Matt. Did you like that, Radu? I was going to do Old School, but it would have been too obvious, Matt. Too obvious, so I went with Animal House, which I still think is the best frat boy style film. Bite me. Number 9, which of these countries was not among the Allied powers during the First World War? Japan, Italy, Bulgaria, Russia. Do you know your history? Japan, Italy, Bulgaria, Russia. Which of them was not part of the Allied powers? Answers coming in. Let's see what you've gone for. The correct answer is Bulgaria. Just 30.7% of you getting this one right. Lots of you went for Japan because we famously had to fight them on the opposition in World War II. But they were with us during World War I. Bulgaria was not, sadly. The Allied powers were France, the British Empire, Russia, Japan, Italy, and the USA. Shumi, 47 points. You're tied with Pete on 47 as well. You are separated purely by a fastest finger. Matt Tansley, 46. No Llama Drama making a fight back here on 42. And good evening to Jen, who comes in 5th place, just 6 points separating you. A nice close quiz at the moment. Next question, number 10. Which of these creatures is arboreal? Koala, bear, hedgehog, beaver, giraffe. Which one of them would be described as arboreal? A-R-B-O-R-E-A-L. Arboreal. I've got a feeling lots of you are going to get this one right. Let's see what you've gone for. Yeah, 83.1% of you getting it. Arboreal simply means living in trees, and it's fair to say that a hedgehog, a beaver, and a giraffe does not necessarily live in a tree, although a giraffe tends to have its head in a tree often. But yeah, koala bears, they do live in trees, and they are indeed arboreal. Good question for Matt there. He's got into the lead on 54. Pete, second place, 52. Shumi on 52. No Llama Drama, 47. And Trond into the top 5 now on 46. So an 8-point spread over the top 5. It's still nice and close, and the lead seems to be changing with every question, which is always good. Let's try another one. Number 11. In cocktail making, pressing a fruit or herb to release its flavour is called what? Cuddling, muddling, fuddling, luddling. Cuddling, muddling, fuddling, or luddling. Answers in. And the correct answer here, 59% of you almost getting this one right. It's called muddling, although I love the idea of something being called fuddling. I think that's a great word. Fuddle some fruit, or cuddle some fruit, maybe, Alina. Yes, I do get you. Matt, correct, 54. No Llama Drama, good answer, 52 points. You're tied with Pete on 52 and Shumi on 52. And Jeanette, you are on 51. So nice and close. Did Too much diddling? I'm not sure what you mean, Warner. Tell me in the feed, buddy. Let me see if I can help you. I'm not sure what that meant. Number 12. It's a first letter question. What was the name of this toy first released in 1996? A, B, C or D are the letters that you can choose from. The correct answer begins with either A, B, C or D. What are you going to go for? Did you have one? Do you still have one, perhaps? It's the original. It looks a little bit different now. B is the correct answer. It's the original Bop It. Bop It. Now it's, I think, almost like a driving wheel, circular one, isn't it? I think there's a few variations that they have. 55% of you getting it right. Matt Tansley in the lead on 59. Pete, 57. Tied with Shumi and No Llama Drama. Diddling in their spelling. Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you, Anna. Sorry, I really didn't notice that. Jen, you're in 5th. You're really observant. I had not noticed that whatsoever. It could have been a connection, couldn't it? That's a good one. We'll do that in the future. Here comes your next question. Question number 13. Whose autobiography was called Moonwalk? Choice of 2. Neil Armstrong and Michael Jackson. Do you own it? Did you read it? Can you guess it? Neil Armstrong and Michael Jackson, one of their autobiographies was called Moonwalk. I've never watched the Gilmore Girls, I'm afraid. Alina? Michael Jackson is the correct answer. Almost a split down the middle. 57.1% of you getting it right. He released it, I think, in the late 80s. Neil Armstrong didn't write an autobiography, but his biography was entitled First Man, which was made into a movie just recently, you may recall. Good question for No Llama Drama. I think she suffered on the share question, so she'll probably be shouting at me later, but she's fought back to be in the lead on 62. She's separated from Shumi, who has the same score, purely because she was faster on that question. Jen, up to 3rd, having a great quiz, 21. Matt on 59. Here comes Bula again on 57. Next question, number 14. What structures appear on the reverse of euro banknotes? Are there bridges, banks, castles or churches? We've put the front of some banknotes on the screen for you there. But what's on the back? Maybe you've got a euro to hand. That would make that question a whole lot easier. Not too bad. 57.2% of you getting it right. Banks would have been a good answer. That seems like, the National Bank maybe of major cities could go on there. But no, there are bridges on every single one. And I actually didn't know that. The amount of euros I've spent in, airports and what have you. Never noticed that there are bridges on the back of every single one. Jen, she knew that. Unsurprising, seeing as she's very well travelled. She's into the lead. Take a screenshot, Jen. You're tied with Shumi, just ahead of him on the fastest finger. Bula 65, Matt 64, Mihai 62. Here comes your next question, number 15. Which of these words is spelt the same in English, French and German? Is it police, mayor, hospital or taxi? One of them in all of those languages is exactly the same. The pronunciation may be a little bit different, accents and what have you, but police, mayor, hospital or taxi? Which one is the same in English, French and German? Sorry, taxi is the correct answer. Not too tricky. I feel like I'm being nice to you guys tonight. Krankenhaus, you know what a German hospital is. I love that. It's called a Krankenhaus. Yes, that's good. I was going to mention that earlier and I completely forgot. The Krankenhaus is the funniest word in the world. It's the German for hospital. Taxi then, 83.6%. Jen got it right. She's still tied with Shumi at the top. Matt in 3rd. No Llama Drama comes back into the top 5. And welcome to Mihai, who comes into the top 5 for the first time tonight. He is on 67. Just 6 points separate 1st from 5th. Number 16. From baseline to baseline, which of these playing courts is the shortest? Basketball, tennis, volleyball or handball? Now, we've probably all played most of these sports, these games, but which court is the shortest from those 4 sports? Let's see what you've gone for. Pretty good. 68.1% of you getting it right. It is indeed a volleyball court that is the shortest. Most of you knew that the basketball court would be the longest. A volleyball court is just 59 feet. Then a basketball court is longest at 94. Handball is longest at 131. Then 94 for basketball. Tennis is 78 feet. Jen and Shumi still tied there on 78. Mihai jumps into 3rd now, tied with Noah. And Andrew comes into the top 5 for the first time. Good evening to you and welcome. Everybody's just putting their funniest words foreign words on the screen. You have fun, guys. Ignore me. Number 17. It's a multiple answer one. Select 3 songs that were performed by Queen during their 1985 Live Aid set. Radio Gaga, I Want to Break Free, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, We Are the Champions, Don't Stop Me Now. Did you see Bohemian Rhapsody? You would have seen all of these songs or heard all of these songs. 3 of them they performed, 2 of them they didn't in that list. Let's see what you've gone for. Radio Gaga, they did, famously. all that. Crazy Little Thing Called Love and We Are the Champions is how they closed their set. They did not play I Want to Break Free or Don't Stop Me Now. So look at that. Great question for Shumi, 93, and a really good question for Andrew. She's jumped from 5th to 2nd. She's on 86, Yon 82, Jen 79, and James, welcome to you for the first time in the top 5 on 77. The full run through was Bohemian Rhapsody, Radio Gaga, I.O., Hammer to Fall, Crazy Little Thing Called Love, We Will Rock You, and We Are the Champions, if you wanted to know their complete set list. Well done, Addy. I expected that from you. Next question. What is the name of this My Little Pony? Ask the kids if you've got them. Cherry Blossom, Applejack, Strawberry Sue, or Orange Sundae. That is a My Little Pony, but what is her name? I say her. Could be a boy. I'm not going to, distinguish. Pony could be either, couldn't it, right? Okay, correct answer here is Applejack, and you could have guessed that because you can see some apples on its butt. Applejack is the correct answer. Shumi 93, Yon 87, Andrew 86, Family Terp 84, and James on 82. Let's have a look. Victor, go and look it up. Bulgaria were definitely not one of the major Axis, major Allied powers in the First World War. It's a very bizarre. But remember, neither was Romania. It's a very complicated process. Thank God it's over. Which of these can a cat not taste? Sourness, sweetness, saltiness, bitterness. One of those a cat can genuinely not taste. But which one? Sourness, sweetness, saltiness, or bitterness? Your answers are in. The correct answer here is B, sweetness. It was proven in 2005 they have a genetic deficiency that deleted the sugar defectors on their taste buds. So they can't taste sweets, which is why they're just not interested in sweet treats. Over half of you got it right. I love the fact that some of you thought that cats can't taste bitterness because, they do lick away the tears of lonely people. Or something. Shumi still leads the way, 98. Yon, 95. I'm laughing to myself. There's nobody else here. Andrew's still there on 91. The Family Terp into the top 5 on 89. And James is in 5th place on 87. Here's your next question, number 20. What type of creature is a slippery dick? Is it a snake, fish, bird, or lizard? A slippery dick. Let's see what you've gone for. Time is up. Answers are in. How did you answer this one? Bit of a tricky one. Well, almost half of you got it right. It is indeed a fish, and it is indeed an edible fish. So I will say it before anybody else puts it into the feed. You can eat slippery dick. Snake, no. Bird, no. Lizard, no. It lives in the Atlantic Ocean, if anybody's really interested. It's only about yay big, but you can eat it. Shumi, 103, but you've got just a 1-point lead now over Yon. Andrew, Addy, will you be quiet? Yon, 102. Andrew, 3rd place on 96. Family Terp on 94. And James on 92. So the same top 5, but it's very close still. Very, very close. Here's number 21. Which technology company uses the brand slogan, a better life, a better world? I've done it again. I know what's happened. The system has not saved. Oh, there's going to be 2 or 3 of these. You're going to hate me tonight, guys. Oh, well, this is going to be a big leveler, isn't it? And I don't even know which one to tell you to press because I don't know which ones I switched round. Right, from here on, if I spot which ones I've mixed up, I will tell you which one to press. I'm so sorry. I made some last minute changes and clearly, whatever reason, the system has not changed it, saved it. Oh, I'm so irritated. I can't do anything like that. I can't erase anything. But if I spot them again, guys, I know, look at you all getting so angry with me. If it comes up again, I promise you, I will tell you which one to press before you jump in. I definitely changed at least one more. I don't know why it didn't save. Look at me looking all concerned. Look at Christian chuff because he got it. Here's another question. Which actor is the lead singer of the rock band Dead Man's Bones? Keanu Reeves, Ryan Gosling, Jared Leto, Russell Crowe. Oh dear. Best quiz ever. So this is a good one. I'd never even heard of this band. Time is up. Let's see what you've gone for. It's Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling is the lead singer of a duo which he formed with his friend Zach Shields, and they're genuinely a rock band called Dead Man's Bones, and they're really good. I had a little listen. Very, very good. He doesn't get to play that often, but he does. Just 28% of you getting it. Shumi out in the lead, 109. Yon, 103. Andrew, 102. Family Terp, 100. And Noah into the top 5 on 99. I'm so sorry. I don't know why the system saved it. Maybe I shouldn't have changed things around. I changed them because I thought I had too many answers as A. That's all it was. And I flicked them around. Oh, well, excuses, right? Next question, number 23. How many sheets of A4 paper are in a standard ream? 250, 400, 500 or 600? Oh, I'm dreading it coming up that there are multiple answers. I'm going to have to try and remember which one to tell you to press. I'm just not sure. Oh, well, we've got an element of luck, haven't we? We've got an element of luck in the quiz tonight for fun. The correct answer is 500, nearly 60% of you getting it right. Shumi 114, Yon 108, Family Turp 105, Noah 104, and Andrew on 102. Maybe we should have some lucky questions where I just randomly select something and you've got to prove that you're lucky and not clever. It's literally just press 1, 2, 3 or 4 and only one of them is correct. That'll be fun, right? Tell me if you like that idea, if you want to have a completely random couple of questions like that. Here comes your next question, number 24, nearly halfway. Shut up, Nat. What name is given to a baby shark? Cub, pup, sharkling or calf? What do you call a baby shark? That is the baby sharks from the Baby Shark video. Baby shark. Time is up. Well spotted, Sylvia. Yeah, it was Dunder Mifflin paper in the paper ream question. Glad you spotted that. Pup is the correct answer. A pup. It's so cute, isn't it? A baby shark is called a pup. Come on, Edward. You're always smart. Lucky, not so much maybe, but smart always. Shumi has a good lead now. 119 from Family Turp, who are having a cracking quiz tonight. 110. Then it's just 1 point back to Noah, who's on 109, and another point back to Yon on 108. And No Llama Drama, who's been there or thereabouts, is on 104. I'm dreading one of these questions being another multiple answer. Oh, bear with me if it comes up again. Not this one, though. Look at the picture and name that Marvel superhero. Is that Hercules, Colossus, Steel, or Cable? You know, it just goes to show you, if you're relying on technology, you know, things do go wrong. Absolute user input, though. I'm not blaming the website at all. It's completely me. I should never have made my last second changes. I clearly forgot to click save. Totally my fault. That is Colossus, who you may remember from the Deadpool movie. But he's a very popular character even before he was in the Deadpool movie, and now he's even more popular. Shumi got it wrong, so he's on 119 still, but Noah got it right. He jumps to 116. Simo comes into our top 5 for the first time, straight into third place on 110. Tied with Family Turp, who are also on 110, just separated by who was fastest there. Mihai, you have 109. So as I say, we might well have another one or possibly 2 questions that accidentally have multiple answers. We're just going to play a game of luck on those, all right? It's going to be a great leveler tonight. It will never happen again. Next question. Perry, Jessie, Leanne and Jade are members of which girl band? Little Mix, The Saturdays, Red Velvet or Fifth Harmony? 4 girl bands there. But which one is it? That is the said ladies in the picture. Perry, Jessie, Leanne and Jade. Who spells their name Jesy when it's Jessie? That's like spelling your name with a C if your name's Mark. I don't know. Little Mix, 53.6% is the correct answer. Shumi, 124. Noah, 121. Family Turk, 115. Simo, 115. And Mihai, 114. Alina, Little Mix are the biggest girl band in the world at the moment. By a long way. They've been around for a few years. They won a talent contest in the UK. They're big in America and they're big across Europe as well. You never heard of Fifth Harmony? Wow. Oh, well. Half of you got it right. Here's your next question, number 27. In literature, what was the second book in the Twilight Saga by Stephanie Meyer? Twilight, Breaking Dawn, New Moon, or Eclipse? Do you know your Twilight books? I'm sure some of you do. There you go. Sylvia knows them. Sylvia knows Little Mix. When we get back to doing Sing-Along Bingo, I've got a Little Mix gift to give away at some point. It's in the cupboard. New Moon is the correct answer. 60.6% of you getting it. You really do know your literature, your Twilight Saga. Shumi, just clinging on to a lead, 129. Noah is still chasing him down on 126. Simo and Family Turp, they still can't be separated. They're on 120. Mihai has 119. Yeah, if you don't know those girl bands, feel free to go and look them up. If you literally Google biggest girl band in the world right now, Little Mix will come up. But she still spells her name weirdly. I'm pot calling the kettle black maybe, but come on. Next question, 28. All right, this one you are meant to select free. Go for it. Select the free TV shows that were spin-offs of other shows. Frasier, Xena, The Warrior Princess, The Walking Dead, Torchwood or Entourage. Select free. This is correct. You are meant to select free. Charlie used to work with a girl from Little Mix. Until they kicked you out the band, right, Charlie? Frasier is correct. It was a spin-off of Cheers. Xena is correct. It was a spin-off of Hercules, and Torchwood is correct. That was a spin-off of Doctor Who, and Torchwood is actually an anagram of the two words Doctor and Who. I'm sure you knew that. What else did we have? The Walking Dead is based on a comic book, and Entourage was an original show. So Noah, good question for you. 141 points. Simo, look at this, from nowhere into second place now, moving on up. 138. Mihai, who has won a quiz in the past, is into third place on 134, but the ominous Bula is back into the top 5. Which of these countries does not use a currency called the krona? Sweden, San Marino, Iceland, or the Faroe Islands? 3 of them have a currency which is krona, Krona. One of them does not. Which one does not? All right, the correct answer here. Let's see what you've gone for. B, San Marino. Most of you getting it, 77.8%. Well done. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Coronavirus. Well done, Andre, for stealing my one little joke that I had written down here to remind me. You're fine, don't worry. San Marino uses the euro. It's in the euro. Noah, 146. Simo, 143. Mihai, 139. Bula on 138. And Dan into the top 5 for the first time. Congratulations to you. You are on 136. Oh, let's hope we don't get another one of those accidental multiple answer ones. If we do, I'm going to tell you what one of the correct answers, okay? I'll do my best. Which member of Monty Python played the king in Shrek 2? Was it Michael Palin, Terry Gilliam, John Cleese, or Eric Idle? Have you seen Shrek 2? I have not. I honestly have never watched a Shrek film, ever. Never watched Harry Potter, never watched Shrek. Straight up truth. John Cleese is the correct answer. The legend that is John Cleese. They're all legends. Met Terry Gilliam when he was working in Bucharest and did a little thing with him, but that sounded terrible, but I know what I mean. What a question for Simo. Look at this. Into the lead, 148 points. Noah in second on 146. Mihai 144. Dan on 143. And he is tied with Bula. So just 5 points separates Simo from Dan and Bula down in 5th. And who knows, maybe 6th place has got the same score as well. Nice and close. 20 questions remain. Here's your next one. What's the name of this retired tennis player? Anna Lobnova, Anna Smashnova, Anna Volinova, or Anna Shotnova? Do you remember her? She retired quite a while back now, like maybe 10, 12 years ago. Thank you to People's Trivia Co. And thank you for finding us. Please join in next time if you want to. Anna Smashnova is the correct answer, and it was a puntastic question. You're absolutely right, but her name was Smashnova. Isn't that the greatest name ever? Mihai 151 into the lead, with Noah tied on 151, separated by fastest finger. Simo 148, Dan 143, Bula 143. My favourite athlete's name ever was a woman that fell over at the start of the 400-metre hurdles heats at the London Olympics, and her surname genuinely is Stumbleover. That's absolutely true. You can go and look that one up. I was there. I never talk about that, but I was there. Number 32 coming up. How many people make up the musical act Passenger? 1, 2, 3, or 4? So have you heard Passenger? How many people are in that musical act? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Super, super close quiz. Smashed over. Oh, Conxer, you are funny. Yeah, it's just one person. His name is Michael David Rosenberg. He was in a band called Passenger, but when they split up, he decided to keep the name, and the massive hit that they had, that was done as a solo artist. But he calls himself Passenger, which is pretty cool. Mihai, you possibly got a little speed bonus there, mate. 157. You've got 1 point over Noah on 156. Bula creeping up 148, tied with Simo, who is on 148 as well. And Raluca comes into the top 5. She has won a quiz herself as well. She is there as well. Let's have a look at your next question, number 33. In 2018, what was the mission name for the first 2 Starlink test satellites launched by SpaceX? Asterix, Tintin, Paddington, or Dumbo? They did give them a really cute code name. Mission name? What was it? Asterix, Tintin, Paddington, or Dumbo? It was Tintin. 25.2% of you getting it right. Asterix would have been nice, right? That sounds like it should be up in the sky, but it was Tintin. Mihai, just that 1 point from Noah. Bula in third, tied with Simo. Andu comes back into the top 5 on 147. So I dropped a nice little Starlink picture in there because they're not connected at all. They just have the same name. Yeah, we're going to give away some of those Starlink toys to 50th and 100th tonight if you finish in those positions. And if you get a chance to see the Starlink test satellites passing over, have a look at them. They're pretty amazing. Here comes your next question, number 34. Who is older out of Robert De Niro and Al Pacino? Choice of two, 50-50, but who is the oldest? Have a look at the picture. Eric the Eel, who almost drowned in the swimming heats. Yeah, I remember, Charlie. So what have you gone for? Is it going to be a complete split down the middle? Not at all. You know that Al is slightly older, but not by much. He was born in 1940, with De Niro being born in 1943. And 78% of you got that one right. I think a little speed bonus again for Mihai. These speed bonuses can really, really help. He's got a 2-point lead now, 163 from Noah on 161. Simo and Bula are still tied, but Simo is ahead purely because they got the last question quicker. And Andu remains in the top 5. That's your top 5. And we've still got 16 questions remaining. Lots of time for people to catch up. Right, I've done this again. Right, the correct answer here is German. Guess A, B, or C, because I don't know what I swapped it with. German and then guess. And whoever wins tonight is going to be lucky. German and guess. I knew one of these would come up because clearly it didn't save when I made my changes earlier. I'm going to apologise profusely throughout this quiz. Highly embarrassing. You did all right here. Some of you got it. So German was the correct answer. It's not an official language. It's standard Chinese, French, Spanish, Russian, English, and Arabic. So sorry, but if you got that right and you got lucky, well done you. It looks like some of you did get lucky here. Go for A. Yeah, I think that's probably it. Go for the A's if you're unsure. I'm so sorry I did this. I've just got so much stuff going on at the moment. I forgot to press one little button to save when I made my silly little changes. Anyway, Mihai from Simo, just a 1-point gap. There's your next question. In The Big Lebowski, the dude claims he was a roadie for which rock band? Iron Maiden, AC/DC, Aerosmith, or Metallica? Have you seen the movie? Do you remember the scene? Did he really work for them? Who knows? Iron Maiden, AC/DC, Aerosmith, or Metallica. Your time is up. Answers are in. Let's see how you did. Just 26.3. Look at the split here. I mean, it's almost exact, so lots of you weren't really sure, but 26.3% of you getting it right, almost a quarter of you, and they were a bunch of arseholes. That is the line. Well done, Jon. You know it. Mihai, 169, Simo 168, Noah 167, Andu 162, and Bula 158. And if you like The Big Lebowski, I have just taken delivery of some Big Lebowski prizes. I've got to get them into the quiz at some point. You're going to love them. They're very, very cool. Maybe we'll put one in at the weekend if you want to win one. Next question, 37. Look at the logo. It's the logo for which motorcycle manufacturer? Kawasaki, Ducati, Suzuki, and Yamaha. And Charlie, I did not think too much about Slippery Dick. That is not the reason that I have messed this quiz up tonight. Anyway, it's messed up for everybody, isn't it? So we've got an element of luck thrown in just to spice things up. All right, what have you gone for? Yamaha is the correct answer, 46.4%. I own a Yamaha. My dad gave it to me, and it's in England, but I don't have it here. Mihai, 174. Noah on 172. Simo, 168. Bula on 163. And Andu on 162. So just 12 points separating our top 5. That's right, it does. Jon, you really know your stuff. I love it when people share trivia. You should do. All right, another question coming up. This is question number 38 out of 50. Which of the following is a genuine medical condition? Is it alien head syndrome, alien hand syndrome, alien stomach syndrome, alien foot syndrome? One of them is a genuine medical condition, but which one? I have a phaser, Jon. My dad had it and he left it to me. So it's in the UK. I've got to try and get it over here at some point. 45.5% getting this one right. Alien hand syndrome. It's awful as well. You can see YouTube videos. You might find it funny, but it's really not. Literally, it's where people's hands and arms are out of control and they can't control it. I did look up alien foot syndrome. I couldn't find it anywhere, Radu, because I did double check all of them when I came up with this. But alien hand syndrome is definitely documented. Mihai from Noah, from Bula, from Simo, from Andu. We've only got 12 points separating our top 5. He might do, Matt. He's got many things. Next question. 39. In the opening credits of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, what was the exact wording of the cab's license plate? Was it Los Angeles Fresh, Hollywood Fresh, California Fresh, Beverly Hills Fresh? You've seen this a million times, but can you remember the words that were on the license plate? Now, we know that the license plate said Fresh because we all know the tune, but it said California because it was a California plate. California Fresh. 24.7% of you getting this right. Most of you taking a guess at Beverly Hills Fresh, but no, it is a California plate. So with that, Did it change much? Well, it did a little bit. Mihai in the lead on 184 with a 2-point gap to Noah. Then 3 points back to Bula, who's essentially just one correct question from going top here. Simo is still there on 173 and Andu on 172. Remember, top 10 get prizes tonight, plus 50th, plus 100th. Here's your next question. Who painted this picture? It's called The Umbrellas. Gauguin, Monet, Van Gogh, or Renoir? Little bit of art for you. Who painted The Umbrellas? Gauguin, Monet, Van Gogh, or Renoir? Answers are in. Let's see what you've gone for. 57.2% of you knowing this one. You are a very classy lot. It was indeed Renoir. Mihai got it right. And a speed bonus by the looks of things there. You are on 192. Noah 187. Then it's back to Bula on 184. Simo still clinging on to fourth place. 178. And Raluca back into the top 5 on 176. Yeah, I think you're right. The Yamaha logo, they are indeed tuning forks. Don't worry, Victor. Don't worry, you wait till the weekend. We've got a quiz that will suit you perfectly, I'm sure. Where would you find the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps motor racing circuit? Is that in Monaco, Belgium, France, or Luxembourg? Is that one all right for you, Victor? Do you like that one? Is that one okay? So where would you find that motor racing circuit? You can see it in the picture. Is it in Monaco, Belgium, France, or Luxembourg? Maybe you've been there. I have not. 58.1% of you knowing that it is indeed in Belgium. They just call it Spa generally. Very famous motor racing track. And that was a good question for Mihai. He's on the brink of breaking 200 points. 197 points. 5-point lead over Noah. Still there in second place on 192. Bula in third on 190. Then it's Simo still in fourth on 183. And Raluca on 181. If I've got one of these dodgy double answer questions in here, that's probably going to shake things up and I'm going to get some angry people. Be nice to me, please. Here's your next question, number 42. Which movie was inspired by the book Wise Guy by Nicholas Pileggi? Was it The Godfather, Goodfellas, Donnie Brasco, or Casino? I've read this book. In fact, I think I've got a copy of it over there somewhere. But do you know which film was based on this book? You can see part of the cover in the picture. Your answers are in. 56.7% of you getting this. You are a clever bunch. It is indeed Goodfellas, which I rewatched this week. I watched that film so many times. It's so good. Just the greatest tracking shot in movie history. I think we can all agree. If you haven't seen Goodfellas, what's wrong with you? Go and watch it. Mihai from Bula, who is into second now. That was a bad question for Noah. He got it wrong, 192. Simo is catching up third place. They're on 188 and Raluca on 186. So Bula looking ominous. This is what he does. He comes back at the end. Are we going to have one of those dodgy, you got to guess some questions? We will find out. Number 43. Which TV show is presented by Jeremy Clarkson in the UK and Jimmy Kimmel in the US? Is it The Grand Tour, QI, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, or The Tonight Show? They both present the same show, but which show is it? I think you might all get this. Or maybe not. Look at that. What a split. So you've gone for The Tonight Show, but they do neither of them present the Tonight Show. Clarkson does indeed present Grand Tour, but he is a guest on QI. But they are both presenters of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. In fact, Jimmy Kimmel has only just taken it over. The new season is Jimmy Kimmel presenting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in USA, and Clarkson presents it in the UK. Mihai, 207. Bula, 200. Noah, 197. Raluca into fourth now on 192. And Sylvie.Lee coming into the top 5 on 189. So 4 previous winners in our top 5. Will it be one of them again? Look at that. It's a Pokemon. What's its name? Is it Poppy, Lindsay, Eevee, or Onesie? Thanks, Radu, but it's still called Alien Hand Syndrome. You just proved me right. Sorry to be smug. Eevee is the correct answer. Boy, you know your Pokemons. I have no idea when it comes to Pokemon, but maybe you've all played Pokemon Go. Do people still play that? I do not. Eevee is the correct answer. Mihai, great question for you. You're on to 212. Noah goes back into second place. What a battle we've got. He's tied with Bula on 205. Raluca 197, and Simo is not giving up the ghost. 194, coming back into the top 5. This is a good close quiz. We're into our last 6 questions. Is there going to be another dodgy one? There'll definitely be one that should have multiple answers. Let's look at your next one, number 45. What is the first song played at the start of the movie Reservoir Dogs? Stuck in the Middle with You, Love Grows Where My Rosemary Goes, Little Green Bag, or Hooked on a Feeling? They're all mentioned or in the movie. But which one plays first? Lots of movie questions tonight, but I'm sure you've all been watching lots of films. Yeah, Little Green Bag, 30.4%. That one, during that scene as they're walking along. Stuck in the Middle with You is where he loses an ear. Love Grows a Moment, Rosemary Grows is mentioned before anything else because it's mentioned by the DJ on the radio station. Hooks on a Feeling, no, that's later as well. 20.8%. Mihai then, 217. Noah, 210. Bula, got that one wrong, 205. Raluca, 202. Simo, 199. I guess you're all just guessing A from now on. Here comes your next question. This is question number 46. 5 questions remain. What does a calorimeter measure? Does it measure food intake, heat, altitude, or latitude? Calorimeter. 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 Easy for me to say. Calorimeter. What does it measure then? Food intake, heat, altitude, or latitude? The correct answer here is indeed heat. Bit of an easy question towards the end there. Well done if you got it. 72.5% of you did get it. It's Mihai that still leads the way. He's got a 7-point gap back to Noah. Now, I don't think Noah has won a quiz yet, so could we see him take the title tonight? I don't know. Raluca, she has won, as has Bula. They're tied on 210. Simo, they've not won a quiz yet. 204 in 5th place. Can they catch up? It could be done. We've only got 4 questions remaining, everybody. Here comes your next question. What sport is the central theme of the video for Robbie Williams' song She's the One? Gymnastics, tennis, ice skating, or skiing? In answer to your question, Victor, I'm going to do a drama quiz at some point, TV drama quiz, and we'll include Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul in that. Okay, answers coming in. Ice skating, wow, you all knew this one. Look at this, 86.9% getting it right. I thought that was going to be slightly tricky, but you all remember the video. Mihai got it. He's maintaining that 7-point lead. He needs that 7-point lead going into the final question, I think. Noah in second place on 220. Raluca 215. We can't separate her from Bula at the moment, but she's ahead purely by being faster. And then Simo on 209. Yeah, so a TV drama quiz is in the works. We're going to do that at some point, maybe in May. We will see. Right, just 3 questions remaining. This is a close quiz. Here's number 48. What name is given to the fluid surrounding a fetus in the womb? Ectopic fluid, amniotic fluid, plasmic fluid, fallopian fluid. That is a difficult set of answers to read out. Okay. Let's see. What did you go for? Wow, 97% of you. I thought that might catch some of you out, but it did not. Amniotic fluid is the correct answer. Yeah, Mihai, good one for you, mate. 232. Noah 225. He's got a 5-point lead over Raluca. Bula still tied with her, and Simo is still there in 5th. Is May dramatic? No, not necessarily. You know, it's just May, isn't it? Another month indoors, although we might be able to do a little bit more after May the 15th, but not too much. 2 questions remain. It's going to be close. Here's number 49. Who played the title character in the 2006 movie Superman Returns? Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, Brandon Routh, or Jeremy Renner? One of them played Superman, but which one in the 2006 Superman Returns movie? Answers coming in, and your time is up. The correct answer is Brandon Routh. Did we catch anybody out? Not really. Some of you went for Henry Cavill, but he played him later on. Brandon Routh is the one that everybody forgets. So, Mihai, going into the final question, you have a lead of 7 points from Noah on 230, Raluca on 225, Bula on 225, and Simo on 220. We haven't been able to separate those 5. It comes down to your final question, which will be multiple answers, 3 possible answers, and you do need to select 3. So, 15 points up for grabs, which means that the top 4 could still win. Good luck. Here's your final question. Which of these words does not appear in the title of a 2001 hit for Shakira? Whomever, wherever, whichever, whatever, whenever. Annoying question, I know. Click away. Select your 3 answers. All right, so there we go. The correct answers here are whomever, whichever, whatever. Okay, those are the 3 that you should have gone for. Whenever, wherever is the name of her song. So 6.5% of you and 6% of you getting those 2 wrong. Okay, we are on countdown for your final scores. Let's just adjust things and see what's happened with our top 10. Let's get rid of that. So a tremendously close quiz. Some of you already know how well you've done. Are you in 50th? Are you in 100th? Are you in our top 10? Well, let's have a look at our top 10 on your screens now. Well done, Mihai. You are a 2-time winner. Is it 2 times or 3 times? You'll have to tell me. But you won tonight by 7 points. Noah, you hang on in there. Congratulations to you. Possibly your first prize tonight. Runner up tonight, 245. You two will win vouchers from GBR Tronics for 200 and 100 respectively. Shumi came into third place on 230. Well done, you, mate. You win the detergent. And then everybody else here will win a pizza voucher. So if you are in positions 4 through to 10, even if you have sent it to me before, please remember to send me your phone number and your name and tell me which position you finished in so I can make a little list and send it off to Jerry's Pizza. So Stop the Boola, Sylvie.Lee, Raluca, Boola ended up in 7th, Simo in 8th, Ando in 9th, and the Family Turbo got themselves a pizza in 10th position as well. So those are your winners tonight. Did you finish in 50th or 100th? Tell us in the feed. Mihaela is saying 100th place. You're going to be a winner, my dear. Have we got... 2 people are claiming 100th. Right, take a screenshot because both of you are saying you're 100th. And unless I see your screen, I can go back and look at the spreadsheet and the final scores. But one of you, right, Buson is claiming 50th. All you got to do is send me a message with a screenshot of your screen and I will match that up to the final scores, which I can, as I say, go into the back end and get. Oh, well done. 100 points, not 100th. That makes more sense. Good stuff. Okay, send your details to me. Well done, Rob. Looks like you got 50th tonight. You will have a little prize coming from me. Tonight, if you could take a picture, if you haven't done so already. We didn't get any pictures last time because you were all too busy dancing and singing to the Friends theme. So tonight, if you could please take some pictures. Rob, I'd love to see a picture with some of the guide dogs that you're training. If you don't know, Rob is working with a charity that looks after guide dogs. If you want more details of how you can help them out, drop me a line and I'll put you in touch. So let's talk about Saturday. Victor is desperate to know. Thanks to Vlad on Saturday night, we're going to be getting cultural with you. We are doing a full-on history quiz and we are talking proper history, the sort of stuff you either loved or hated to learn at school. Okay, so it's going to be a full-on history quiz. I will have some cool prizes. I'm going to put a Big Lebowski prize in there, which has got nothing to do with history other than it was a film from the past. Thanks. International Guide Dog Day today. I did not know that, but now everybody playing tonight does indeed know that. Yeah, thanks to Vlad for writing it. I will get that uploaded and we will be playing along on Saturday night. Encourage your friends to come and join us. And yeah, we're going to have a really tricky, difficult history style quiz. So that's going to be a really, really interesting one to do. If anybody else would like to write a quiz, by all means, you're welcome to do it. Vlad's done it. We've also got somebody that's doing a Eurovision quiz for us at the moment, and hopefully we'll be able to do that on the night. But Eurovision was meant to play. There won't be any Big Lebowski questions because there's not really anything that I don't know. Maybe I can come up with a way of putting Big Lebowski in a history quiz. I don't know. So take your pictures. Apologies for those 2 silly questions where I completely cocked up. That's me, slaps on the wrist and learning my lesson. Yeah, all right. If you want to do a geography quiz, do it. No worries, Victor. Get it written. Get it sent to me. I'll be happy to put it in. So thank you for supporting tonight. I will let you know as well that the charity quiz, which essentially you by supporting me on Patreon and allowing me to do this quiz, allows me to do the charity quiz in my hometown in the UK. We've reached, I think, nearly 200 players playing there. The local football team is behind it. And we've raised over £1,000 for the local food bank there, which is just incredible. So you should all feel very good about yourselves because although you can't play this one, with your support and the fact that you are helping me to survive as a company means that I can give something back and actually do some good back in my little hometown. So thank you to you all for joining in and supporting me. And please, I don't expect you to, but please keep supporting and playing along for as long as possible. Arena, you may not have heard, but yes, it's going to be history, my dear. It's going to be straight up history. All right, everybody. It's been a great quiz tonight. Sincere apologies as well for the mistakes tonight, but I'm only human and I'll do my best to make sure there won't be any mistakes in the future and hopefully we won't have any mistakes on Saturday. But I do hope you've enjoyed yourselves, but I will bid you good night, stay safe, and please remember to stay at home.